right, welcome back to my channel, Fury of the Northmen. I'm excited. This month's series of Get to Know the Northmen, all sitting around Harry Potter. I'm super excited about it. I love the Harry Potter books and the movies. They're fantastic. And what I wanted to talk about today in this episode is something that I think is important to me and also I think is current for right here, right now, in this day and age. Talking about how J.K. Rowling wrote in a very organic manner powerful women. If you're familiar with what's going on today, there seems to be a lot of kind of slamming square shapes into a round hole or a round peg or whatever into a square shape or whatever the case may be. And it's this concept of trying to slam into and or force these expressions of what a hero archetype could be that isn't the traditional one, but it's not well thought out, it's not well done, and it feels fraudulent. And, you know, not organic. So a good example of that is, I think in the late 80s or early 90s, in comic books, we had the introduction of Black Lightning, which was a brand new hero. Obviously, Black Lightning's a great character. Electricity, Lightning, awesome character. Anyways, that was an organic expression of a really great character that was manufactured and created to not be the stereotypical archetype, right? As opposed to this forcing of an ideology that wants to give representation, which I think is important, but it unfortunately sacrifices the story, character development, and all the things that make stories and or books or movies great. Whereas with J.K. Rowling concerning Harry Potter, she effortlessly, although it, I don't know if it was effortlessly, I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but it seems that she effortlessly wrote these wonderful female characters that are head and shoulders above their male counterparts, that are wonderfully in depth, that have great expression and great development, and it feels natural, it feels organic. And for me, concerning the Harry Potter stories, the Harry Potter stories, in the books and movies, obviously Professor McGonagall is amazing, but the three main females that I'm thinking of are Hermione Granger, Ginny Weasley, and of course, Luna Lovegood. Obviously there's Tonks as well. There's a lot of great examples, but J.K. Rowling did such a great job of writing those three female characters who all of their male counterparts were inferior to. Now, obviously, Harry is the chosen one who has great power. We see his power when he dispels or puts back or pushes away 10 or 15 or whatever, however many Dementors when the Dementors attacking his godfather. He has a level of power that maybe Hermione doesn't have, but Hermione's knowledge of magic coupled with her power makes her so spectacular and special, not unlike Ginny Weasley, and of course Luna Lovegood is very amazing as well. So the point that I'm trying to make is that J.K. Rowling did an exceptional job of writing powerful women or females into the story, and it feels organic. It feels like they should be there. There's a lot of great aspects to the Harry Potter lore and story that and I'm going to go into later on the month. But I really wanted to touch on this because it truly is an amazing thing. And I think you can't see my face because of the light and whatnot. I'm recording this video later. I apologize. I'm just the Dark Lord of the Sith right now. But my wife and I are rereading the books. We're excited. We've rewatched all of the movies, and I know movies and books are apples and oranges. They do different things. A great example of that is if you've ever read the book Revenge of the Sith. It's way better in how can I say that? It's a way better descriptive situation concerning the battle between, or the fight between Sidious and Windu than the movie. The movie's awesome, but what happens in the book is it's spelled out way better. It's absolutely fantastic. If you haven't read it, I would encourage you to go check that out. Revenge of the Sith, the novel is just phenomenal. But my point is, whether it's the movies or the books for Harry Potter, we have these amazing female characters that are extremely powerful, knowledgeable, and competent. And they're not only equal to their male counterparts, in many ways, they're above and beyond them, they're superior to them. And that's really cool when it's done organically. And I don't know if J.K. Rowling gets enough credit for that. Obviously, her story is amazing, considering at the time where her story was extremely popular. So was Twilight, which in my opinion is utterly garbage. The fact of the matter is, her ability to plunge powerful female characters into a storyline and it not feel forced or contrived, but rather organic and natural, is very impressive. And that's what I wanted to talk about with this episode today. Get to know the Northmen concerning Harry Potter. I love the powerful female characters in the story. I think J.K. Rowling did an amazing job. And if you doubt me, go back and reread the books. Go back and watch the movies. They're constantly either saving the day or they're creating situations where they show their strength. Here's a great example of that in the movies. When Harry realizes that he's the final Horcrux that was accidentally made, he states, I think I've known for some time, and he's talking to Hermione and Ron, mainly Hermione, and he says, I think you've known too. And he basically decides, I have to go to the woods and I have to face Voldemort. Hermione's first response back to him is, I'll go with you. It's just like this amazing moment of friendship and trust where she's willing to go with him regardless of whether or not he should or he should not. She just wants to be here, she be there with him. Coupled that devotion that she has to him, coupled with her power, it's just an amazing character archetype that is difficult to do organically where it doesn't feel contrived. And I don't know if J.K. Rowling gets enough credit for that. So that's been this episode of Get to Know the Northmen concerning Harry Potter. The female characters in the story I think are fantastic. They're powerful. I love it. Check it out for yourself. Go back, reread the books, rewatch the movies. They're amazing. They're well written. They're well developed. They're fantastic. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. If you hated it, send it to someone you hate. We'll see you soon.